Hey, what's up, British Ryan George Ferris? I have my unfollow by Megan Phelps Roper book here. A Memoir of Loving and Leaving the Westboro Baptist Church. I haven't sat down and fully read this yet. I plan to do that today. I like to read books. I also have Michelle Knight's Finding Me, A Decade of Darkness, a Life Reclaimed book. I think it's her first or second book. I like to read books about religious extremism, and crime dramas, like real crime dramas. Growing up at my mom's house, I always watched crimes and crime shows. Like, House of Horrors was a show that came on Investigation Discovery. Um, but I spend my time watching YouTubers. It would be cool if Megan Phelps Roper would open up a YouTube channel. See, because some people know where my Ryan Fair Facebook is. On there are always 11 people that are real. And there's always about 20 of them that don't like me. Like Billy Wesley Fouts on the Sharolaid Encyclopedia Dramatica page. He would call himself Billy Myers, but his real name is Billy Wesley Fouts. And then there was this boy that's name was Rob Meyer, that resided up the street from me in Maryland. It was a diabetic family. And also there was Jeff Ronald McGaney, who has charges for animal cruelty. Or Maryland Judiciary Case or two was my coven leader, when I was in an extremist witchcraft coven for years. Bloodstar Coven consisted of Jeff McGaney, Maria, Tyler, Sylvester, and Jeff's friend, Kanji, that I try and talk to sometimes, on Instagram. My experience with Bloodstar Coven, was that I would go over to Jeff's house and he would hold knives to my neck. Also, BHA just shut down. But when I was an admin of BHH, I was Rhonda Wims and Disciple Apostle Gloria Johnson. I live with my dad named George, in an apartment complex in Maryland. There are a lot of times where my dad locks the doors on certain parts of the house so I can't open them. And when I was little, my mom used to make me stand in corners. And my brother Zachary was always the favorite. And with my one grandmother, Betty, my cousins Amy and Stacy could drive when they were 16 or 17 years old. But I didn't get my license until I was like 22, after my one friend Ryan Dietrich was shot by a police officer at my Florida school. And then there was another boy that's name was Jacob Cochran, that committed suicide. See, I got this Grim Reaper tattoo. This one is to symbolize my black friend named Ryan Cherry that died. This one is just because I was Wiccan and I got a dark tree. This one is because I'm a Gemini. And this Grim Reaper is because I tried to kill myself 3 times in my lifetime. On Ryan George Fair Ripoff Report, I hope to just be able to walk away, from Sharolaid drama and live a normal life. But my name was basically forever tied into it. So I embraced the fact that Billy Wesley Fouts was my ex-boyfriend. Because I watched him when I was 15, and he became my boyfriend when I was 17 until I was 20. And only on one day when I was 13 I did things with Brian. And I had my first kiss named Emma, my 5 girlfriends. And then I had my girlfriend with black hair last year named Berta, who was my girlfriend. And my dad, George, has been with his girlfriend named Margie Rubichaux. But they haven't gotten married or anything yet. And Margie has a son named Adam. Where's my bowl? And either James Colvin or Alex Stephen Griffith stole my Xbox. Not that it matters because I play Sims 4, so today I plan to read Megan Phelps Ripper's book. Because I like to read books about religious extremists, crime dramas, and things like that. For years people thought I wasn't real. But I am real, and I've been on disability for the past 4 years. With my schizophrenia, I like to read. I like to play my Sims 4 game. And me and my dad, George, get along now. It's been a while since I signed into my One Brian Fair Facebook. Sometime 2 years ago is when the Aaron Jarvis stabbing happened, and I heard about that. Aaron Jarvis was a boy that I used to buy weed off of that stabbed somebody. I sat in his house on Jessica's Lane, and 1700 on Garvin Court, and conversed with Sharolaid, for years. But I never talked to, Brandon Rogers, or Hot Banana Stud, or any of Billy Wesley Fouts' other friends, except for Reese on a couple times. And this guy named Summoner, and a girl named Elizabeth, and a girl named Catherine. My Aunt Mary has a girlfriend. And my mom's sister is a transsexual, a male to female transsexual that got a sex change. Really, my issue is not with Marjorie Brubaker, even though I knew that she made Ryan George for a ripoff for her, because I knew Brooke Dirks didn't make it because Brooke Dirks doesn't care about me. My issue is with actually, I don't know who made ripoff for her. My assumption is that Marjorie Brubaker did. Really, I just feel as if I'm not gay or bisexual. Because I feel Brian only on one day was because I was sad. I feel Billy Wesley Fouts was because my dad didn't buy me a car. And I feel that Kelly J. Caldo was because I couldn't find love with females. However, it's not to say I wouldn't have another boyfriend if it would come down to it. I never paid anybody for sex. I always want to be with females if I feel that they love me and they want to be with me. I've been going to mental hospitals my whole life. My first best friend was a boy named Victor, who was sent to my Florida school for pyromania. And then my next best friend was a boy named James. So I'm going to read Megan Phelps River's book today. There was a point, I think in order for you to join Westboro if you're an ex-homosexual is you have to castrate yourself. But there was a point where I was sad. And I wanted to join something. And that's when I got involved in a witchcraft cult. And I was Billy Wesley Fouts' boyfriend, and I was admin of BHH. And Black Girl World was my channel. And Billy gets disability for scoliosis. Yeah, well, I'm gonna end this, and I'm probably going to read Unfollowed by Megan Phelps River and maybe do a book review of it after I finish reading it. Much love and peace, everybody, from Ryan George Fair.